Alright, what's going on guys? Trey back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video talking about the Wolverine, which is of course the next Wolverine movie that's going to be hitting theaters July 26, 2013. So yep, not too long now. It'll be coming up this summer. Next summer should be actually really good for comic book movies because we've got the Wolverine, we've got Iron Man, let's see what else. I know there's a couple more. Thor? Isn't Thor coming out next year? I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Is that it? Am I forgetting any? Superman, Man of Steel, of course. How could I forget that? So it's going to be a really good year. This movie is one of the ones I'm most excited for since Wolverine is one of my favorite characters. In comic books, movies, anything. And I think that Hugh Jackman really has done the character justice over the years with his acting and staying on board with it because most actors, they'll do a movie or two. But, I mean, this will be his sixth movie as Wolverine. Sixth or fifth? Let me count. X-Men, X2, X3. Can you count First Class? Because he did have a cameo in that. Let's count First Class because that was a cameo in the Wolverine one. So yeah, if you go by that, this will be his sixth movie or fifth if you don't count the cameo. So I like to see that kind of dedication to a certain character, and it's not often that we do see that. Hopefully some other actors will do the same, like Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. I mean, I can see him playing him for a long time. Because he just embodies the role as well. But definitely, Hugh Jackman does a good job as playing Wolverine. So, if you guys don't know, the villain for the movie is going to be the Silver Samurai, and Wolverine will be going to Japan for this one. Silver Samurai, one of the biggest Wolverine villains. Obviously, Sabretooth is probably, if you think of Wolverine villain, the first one you're going to think of is Sabretooth. But Silver Samurai is near the top two. I think he's one of the cooler characters. Obviously, a great fighter. Probably whoops Sabretooth's ass, or at least give him a good run for his money. And I just thought it'd be kind of fun to take a look at some of the pics for the Silver Samurai. We've got a from behind pic as well as pics of the actor. So let's take a look. All right, so here it is, the main picture we have of the Silver Samurai from behind. In terms of the armor itself, I think it looks really cool. Kind of reminds me, for some reason, of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. I don't know why. When they go back in time and they're all become like samurais. I don't know why. But the arm does look cool. I imagine on the front it's probably very similar to the comic books, probably looking almost exactly like it with the red crosses. I don't know what you want to call it. It's not really a star, but it's got the up to down, and then the diagonal red cross coming across for the Silver Samurai. We'll be excited to see what the mask looks like from the other point of view. I'm sure it'll probably look just like the comic book, so that's pretty cool. I like the color of it. The silver is really nice. The black in between is really cool, and I'm sure when we actually see it on the big screen, it'll look pretty amazing with CG and everything that they're going to add in. So let's take a look at the actor himself who's going to be playing the Silver Samurai. Okay, so here is Will Yoon Lee, and as you can see on the left, there's a picture of him, and he'll be playing the Silver Samurai, which is also, I'm going to butcher his actual name, which is Ken Uchiho Harada. I think that's how you say it. There's just a quick drawing of him on the right side of the Silver Samurai, where his face looks a little bit weird. I think that's a mask, so pretty sure that's a mask. It depends on the interpretation of him, but you see what I mean about the design on the front of him with the red cross, sort of like the rising sun type of shining out with the red. I assume the front of his costume will look just like that in the movie. Here's a picture of him on set, and I'm not sure exactly how tall he is, but I think he should do pretty well. He should look like Silver Samurai out of the comic books as much as I can think of, and he should be a good counterpart, a good villain for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine for sure. And here's a couple pictures we have of the set itself and just people on it. The bottom right there, you can see this was the picture where the behind shot was taken from the Silver Samurai. Just zoomed in more, and then you can see some of the water and the path, the water along it, that kind of stuff. So there's this one, and then we have another one here, which is of a house type of thing. So they've built a whole like set for this in Australia, as far as I know, and they've got all these elaborate, buildings and stuff that they've put up. So it looks really cool in terms of the set itself. So should be a very good movie. Should be lots of fun. And another character is going to be in the movie as well, playing a character named Viper, who does not actually have any kind of superpowers or anything like that, at least not in the comic book. She's just a pretty good swordsman and very athletic, that type of stuff, is this character right here, Viper. So she could possibly play a love interest of some kind for Hugh Jackman for Wolverine. So we'll see how that goes. In terms of her costume, it looks kind of goofy, if that's exactly what she's going to wear. It looks really goofy, and she's going to be played by Svetlana Kodenchikovo. Yeah. And finally, we'll take a look at a couple pictures of Wolverine. Here's one of his stunt double who's got the claws out. And as you can see, if you look closely there, his hair is quite a bit different style for this movie. It's not as long as it usually is. It's pretty short, actually. Well, at first, some of the other pictures of him, he looks like he hasn't, cut his hair in 4 or 5 years, and his beard is like really long. He looks like Jesus. But then he'll probably get a haircut at some point during the movie, and then afterwards it'll be really short. The claws look good. Like even from here, like the claws look really cool, even without the CG and everything. So that looks good. And finally, the last picture we'll take a look at was released a little bit earlier, but I never really gave my thoughts on it, which is just Hugh Jackman looking super crazy ripped for Wolverine. Probably the most ripped we've ever seen him, at least from what I can see, what I can tell. As you can see, the hair is shorter, different design as before. Doesn't come out as much of the sides as it used to in the other ones. And obviously, he's been taking his nitric oxide to get the veins pumping there. He's been doing his cardio, eating, crazy diet to probably get in this kind of shape, and just looks crazy ripped. See, that's something I appreciate right there as an actor who cares so much about a comic book character that he's willing to put himself through the goddamn grinder to get himself looking like that for us so we can appreciate his performance in the movie itself. Now, that's awesome. Anyways, guys, that's about all I have to say about the Wolverine from the pictures we have so far. I'm stoked for the movie. It'll be, for me, personally, I am more excited for this than any other superhero movie that's coming out next year. The Man of Steel should be good, but if it comes down to who do I like more, Wolverine versus Superman, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go with Wolverine. All there is to it, especially played by Hugh Jackman. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's Travis saying peace.